I had to. What else do I do? I'm just sitting here for the radio to call me and tell me I can come in, load up. But how far do you go? How far do you go? That's the question today. How far do you go? I know some of you are thinking differently, aren't you? How far can you get? How far?
All right, Bill, you're good.
I'm going to turn off that radio. Anyway,
Thank
I
you.
thought, you know, I talk about these places I'm traveling, and I'm going to talk about more places I travel in, but I thought,
Checking into the guard check.
why don't I show you on the map? So that's what I'm going to do. Right now, map. Okay? Right there. See it? Davenport, Iowa. That's where I'm sitting. In fact, if you look really close, see, I talked about the Mississippi in one of my videos. There's the Mississippi River right there. Okay. And I am sitting right there.
Driver checking in.
Okay. That's where I'm at. This very instant. This very moment in time. This is where I'm sitting.
Long haul trucking. Pickup.
Anyway, where am I going to go today?
5888.
Approximately 650 miles west.
Yeah,
West
you
is
can
where I'm
cut out.
headed.
What's your pickup number?
So, this here says I've got about, I'll be on Interstate 80, and it says I've got about 300 miles across Iowa. So I got 300 miles across Iowa. Okay, there we are. 300 miles. Can you see that? I'm sure some of you aren't appreciating me writing all over my map. Look here. And this is the rest of it. I'm going to go through Des Moines, Iowa. Drop down, and there's Omaha. See it? Right there. Right there. Omaha, Nebraska.
All right, the long haul, I never
there.
got a number. I couldn't.
So with 300 miles, that means I can go probably another 350. Well, Omaha, the state of Nebraska has, I think, 400 and around 50 miles on 80 straight across. Okay.
Number is 784.
Nebraska is pretty
What's your trailer
flat.
number?
It's pretty flat.
07.
You can almost go to sleep on the road. Don't go to sleep on the road, please. Okay. Because there is a few curves, and there's a town once in a while you have to go by. But the road's pretty flat with a few curves. Okay? Very few curves.
All right, long haul 784. Go ahead and pull onto the scale.
I love driving Nebraska, especially at night. There's just only a few trucks out there. You just can cruise because you don't have any hills to go over, no stoplights, nothing. Just cruise, except for your construction all summer. You've always got those pesky orange cones.
Stand by.
Those pesky orange cones. And during the day, they got those guys that stand out there and hold those signs, you know, or women, men and women. Hey, people, be careful with them. Slow down. You know, hitting somebody's not worth it. You can lose everything. Just slow down a little. You know, you don't need to hold your foot to the pedal. Yes, you've got the black box controlling you. It controls everything you do. But you can tell the black box to go to sleep if you want. So you can slow down. Guess what? Time is still going to be there tomorrow and the next day and the next day. There's no sense in rushing by those people holding those signs, you know. That night, usually you never find any of them. Hardly ever. And that's nice driving through across Nebraska. Anyway, I'm off the track here.
Long haul 125A. Did you ever get your pickup
So
number?
I've got about 300 miles in, 300 miles? Yeah, 300 miles in Iowa, going into Nebraska. So I've got 300, not quite 400, and Nebraska's 450 miles. So I think I'm going to shoot for, let's see, let me find Nebraska here. so I can find another page to cover a circle on. Nebraska. Okay, here we are. There's Omaha, right there. See? I'm going to go Lincoln, Grand Island,
All right, long haul, you're good.
North Platte, and I'm going to get to
Where do I go now?
Ogallala, Nebraska.
All right, you're going to take a right off to the scale.
Ogallala is about
Around the
120
door.
miles
You'll see a bunch of other
from the Wyoming
trucks on
border,
the road back there.
which will give me a good
These hard hats,
650
safety
miles
glasses,
a day,
and safety
which is
vests.
good running.
And
Be
the other
really
drivers back
good,
there should let
easy
you know
running.
what you need to be doing.
So that's what I'm going to cover today.
Copy that. Thank you.
I'll make a couple of pit stops, you know, probably a couple of chicken houses, which I'm going to give a story about chicken houses, take some pictures, so you'll understand what I mean when I talk about chicken houses. These old terms are gone. Coops, chicken houses, it's what we used to call them. I don't even know what they call them. Nobody talks on the CB anymore. Just the old days are
Try them
gone.
off when it's clear. Go ahead.
They're
Roll
just
on.
gone. I don't know what's happened to them. You know, so many people are speaking other languages, and it's not the same. You know, with Canadians and Mexicans, and, you know, from Mexico and stuff. I'm not being racist in any way. You know, they're nationalities. They've opened up the country, America, to these trucks can come through and travel all over. They used to have limitations where they could go, but now they can travel, what I understand, all over the United States. And French and Spanish and all kinds of accents from that. Anyway, the world's really changed a lot over the last, basically, I retired for 9 years, but I drove fuel truck local for 9 years also. And so I've been out of the system since about 2000, so 18 years that I've actually been on the roads, the interstate roads. A lot of changes have come. Roads are still the same. Certain states are terrible. They just beat your truck to death. We have air right seats, yeah. Air right seats, and they float back and forth, and you're going down the road like this, kind of like riding. You know, I could be a fucking Bronco rider. I really could. You know, this is like riding, getting a lot of practice riding in these fucking Bronco. It's just amazing these trucks can take the abuse they take. Anyway, lost my breath already. Just fucking stuff is just really, so it keeps losing my weight, you know. You're bucking all day long. Actually, it's not that bad. It's pretty smooth riding, actually. You know, but trucks they're actually very nice. They've got them really pretty darn smooth. But you will hit a bump once in a while. I wish some of these states learn how to, when they cross the bridges, you know, when they connect the bridge to the road, I wish they'd learn how to, you know, don't do this or this. You go through a bridge, go, you know, you go flying, surprising the product in the truck all just stays there. Of course, they're all on air ride also. And it just sits back there and rides along, you know. Anyway, visit me at sundogfilmproductions.com. There it is. You can see it right on the bottom of the screen. Anyway, I'm gone, and who knows, today sometime I'll come back to you and say something. I've got to say something, right? What else am I going to do? Talk to myself? I do a lot of talking to myself, singing, turn up the radio. I do a lot of singing. Nobody can hear, nobody recording me. I have to record something one of these days. I'll do that. Anyway, I'll see you and have a great day. I'm gone.